So trout fishing is it's one of the more fun species in my opinion. They have a really nice fight to them, and you can really tell the size by just feeling the fish. You know, big, hard flops. You know, those are usually really nice big fish, and then you get the little small ones that fight real hard and run a lot.
Caleb, that's a pretty fish, dude.
You see the fish in the water and you're like, oh, that's a good fish, but when you get it out of the water, it's total. It's like, wow, that fish is huge, or the fish is always bigger out of the water than it is in the water. But yeah, man, just to kind of grab them and hold them, and if you can hold that fish and he doesn't flop, you're doing something right, I mean, it's almost like you kind of connect with them. It's just a lot of fun.
When it comes to catching a trout, it's completely different than any other fishing experience. So technical. A lot of people think, if I pull really hard, I'm going to catch this fish, or if I can see that fish, maybe I can snag it. But with trout fishing, it's very finesse. It's all about presentation of the fly. It's all about technique when it comes to casting. And when you get that fish on, it's going at the pace of that fish. So when it comes to reeling it in, normally like a bass or any other freshwater fish, you're just horsing it in. And with fly fishing, you really have to be careful because the line you're using is so thin. And so with that, you can feel the fish fight very aggressively through the fly rod, which makes it fun. For someone who's never done fly fishing before, fishing of any kind, not only is this a place to come rest, but it's such a competitive sport that is so fulfilling once you get it figured out. The cool thing about this place is the beats are rested, so you come to one beat and it looks like these fish haven't eaten in a week. They're just ravaging on your fly and are so hungry. And that makes it really fun because you spend your time out here wisely and you're into fish and you're not just casting to sleepy fish. And so for someone who's never done it before, it takes a lot of work, but it really does pay off as you learn and as you come to know it. It's fun to do it with people as well. That's the cool thing about this place is we invite people to bring their family and bring other business and coworkers, because what a great place to connect on one hand, but to make memories. And I think you can do that here, definitely. And so for me, like, fly fishing became an outlet. So when you have hard times in life, when you go through situations that you don't really know how to think about it or where to think about it, this is the place I go to in fly fishing in general, because there's so many things to think about as far as like what fly to use, where to put it, how to present it, that when I'm putting that much focus into something, it actually allows me to relax in my real life and actually think deeply about some of these things that I can't at work or at home. And so I think this atmosphere in this sport kind of invites peace and a therapy, honestly, to be able to counsel yourself and bring comfort to the areas that you can't really think about anywhere else but here. And so I think it's cool how God uses nature and uses people and fly fishing to just allow us to form in ways that we couldn't otherwise.